What's up, team? Happy Mindset Monday, or whatever day of the week you're watching this on. But for me, it's Monday, and we're checking in on our mindset. Something that I've talked about previously on social media and I guide my clients on is completely ditching discipline. Because you know what discipline is? I should, I have to, I need to, I suck if I don't, yada, yada, yada. That keeps us stuck in these deep shame cycles. And today I'm going to invite a topic of devotion, being devoted to yourself. If you're new here, my name is Caroline. I am sharing my lived experience, life experience, all the nuggets I've collected along the way, my education, my training. I'm a coach, I'm a daughter, I'm a sister, I'm a dog mom, I'm an adventurer, I love to cook. And at the end of the day, I'm a human, and my goal is to share my human experience with you and that you can pick up where it resonates so that you also can start living a life beyond your wildest dreams, which is what I get to wake up to every single day. And this past week has been heavy. I have been praying and asking for more limitless freedom, all the things that I have wanted. And with that comes feeling things, because a lot of my life I didn't feel things. I numbed, I avoided quick fixes. And so in a weird way, I'm really grateful to be emotionally struggling right now. As odd as that sounds. You know when you're going through a hard time and you open your eyes in the morning and then reality sets in and you're like, God damn it, this hurts. This is heavy. I was in La La Land last night in my dreams. It was great. And then I opened my eyes this morning and was reminded of some painful truths that I'm living with and that my loved ones are living with. And boy, did that just make me want to curl up in bed, DoorDash a cozy breakfast, and stew and sit and mope. And I did do that last week many a times, where we just laid in bed all day. And if I were to tap into discipline and remind myself of things that I'm choosing to be, like I choose to be an athlete, I choose to be a provider for my siblings, I choose to be a supportive daughter, I choose to be all of these, I choose to be a coach. If I would have tapped into discipline the moment I opened my eyes, felt my feelings, wanted to sit in bed, I would have started telling myself I should get up, I need to eat breakfast in this form, I need to respond to my clients, I need to start doing work so I can do these things that I should do. What happens when we should on ourselves is we get into the mindset of I have to do X, Y, and Z to be, to receive, to be okay. And that's us playing into our old patterns of I have to prove myself to give myself the love that at the end of the day, I really want and deserve. So F discipline, we don't do it around here. We choose devotion. I chose this morning to acknowledge the pain, the human need just to sit and stew and not want to move because it's uncomfortable and it's heavy. And instead, I aligned with who I want to be. A healthy individual that fills her cup up first so she can share love the rest of her day and she can live the life that she wants to live. That's who I want to be. So I opened my eyes, I tapped in on the person I want to be. I am devoted to myself enough to move through the discomfort, to get my ass out of bed, to hop in a cold shower, to lay on my yoga mat, to walk the dog, to clean my room, because I love myself enough that I know that I'm worthy of what and who I'm striving to be every day. And my actions are the only thing that take my thoughts, my manifestations, your prayers, whatever you call them, my goals, we can all buckle that into the same thing that we're striving to do and be and call into our lives. And we can think about it, we can get rid of all of our old programming, we can do the shadow work, whatever resonates with you. We can go to the therapy, we can yada, 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 12-step meetings. But it's not until we start acting differently that things are going to change. So if I were to wake up and continue to hate myself for who I am, get rid of these feelings, try to avoid them by numbing them, by telling me I should do something so I can prove to myself that I'm worthy of being an athlete, of being all these things, does that get me anywhere? No, it keeps me in that shame spiral, operating under the belief that I am not worthy of what I want until I do X, Y, and Z. So then I'm going to keep needing to do X, Y, and Z to get there. Instead, shifting into devotion, I am worthy of being this person, so I'm going to show up 100% in love with myself, doing the things that I wanted to do, even when they're uncomfortable, even when I don't want to, even when everything in me is screaming that we just want to sit and stew and feel and pity. And I love myself enough to move through the uncomfortability and embody the person that I want to be because I'm worthy of that person. I no longer choose to engage in the self-punishment that discipline kept me in for a long time. And boy, am I grateful that I stayed there, because it taught me so much. It gave me such a bird's eye view of what was going on. If you have been following me, you know that I participate in bodybuilding, and I've done 4 bodybuilding shows. And they started out as discipline, as I needed to do these things to prove to myself that food did not control me, that my brain did not control me, that I was in charge of my habits and my mentality. And I am. And then I moved into this place of, no, I really want this desired outcome. So I'm going to devote to it every single day. And yes, it's an extreme sport. And yes, I'm still exploring what it gives to me and what I'm searching for there. And the coolest thing is I don't have to figure it out. Whether you're identifying as being on a healing journey, as overcoming old paradigms, of calling in whatever you're trying to figure out right now, what if you stopped trying to figure it out, just started living as the person you want to be, exploring the amazing, cool little gremlins that live in our heads that tell us these false stories that we can choose to listen to or not to listen to. And at the end of the day, devote to yourself. At the beginning of your day, devote to yourself. Every second of every day, devote to yourself. Because you do not have to be healed to be worthy. You do not have to be perfect to be worthy. You don't have to have a 10 out of 10 discipline every single day to be worthy. You don't have to hit your meal plan every single day for weeks on end to be worthy. Because at the end of the day, what worthiness are you really searching for? Yes, it feels good when Bob tells you he loves you and sends you flowers and tells you you're worthy. Yes, it feels good when you win that competition and you get that validation and you get those followers and the likes and people are telling you look good and you feel good and wow, you've changed. Wow, you're glowing. That feels so good, yes. But the worthiness that I'm really searching for at the end of the day, was really searching for and continue to hold as my top pillar priority of receiving my own love. Being able to look at myself wholly and fully in the mirror every single day and know that I'm enough. And deeply know and accept that I'm worthy and that I am perfect. Yes, that means I mess up. Yes, that means I snap at my sister when I'm hungry. Yes, that means I'm still seeking outside validation in things and comfort in food and all these little things. But guess I get to be aware of it because all those things are teaching me more about myself. And then I can devote to loving and honoring who I am in every moment, embodying the person I want to be. So today, what can you do to ditch the discipline, ditch the shame, and devote more fully into yourself? More fully into falling in love with yourself. Devote to you and watch the magic happen. If you're new here, my name is Caroline Frazier. I am a one-on-one coach, and I would love to support you on your own journey of devoting to yourself. I've collected a lot of tools through my life experience, through the shit that I put myself through my degrees, through my education, through research, whatever you want to, whatever dotted I's and crossed T's you need, I've got for you. And I'm not perfect either. So the cool thing about this is I'm never done learning. I'm not going to tell you that I know it all because I don't. I actually don't know anything. I just know what tools I can offer you, what tools we create in my communities that will give you the insight into yourself so that you can devote fully into yourself. And you don't have to do it alone. So hit me up on Instagram, fill out a coaching inquiry, devote to yourself, and know that you are worthy of whatever you want. If there is something in your heart calling to you, you know what I'm talking about. It's calling to you. Go do it. Stop letting fear and doubt run the show. Take control of your mind on this lovely Mindset Monday because you have full control. Whether you know it or not, you do. Follow your heart, devote to yourself. I love you big, and you're courageous for even listening to this entire video.